7, being a professional. This is something I harp on a lot in the group. It's about asking better questions, even though a lot of people start off writing as a hobby. Doesn't mean you have to keep it a hobby. You can realize value from your words, and that value comes through selling your books. And once you sell your books, you're a professional. That's a very simple definition, but it applies. But how can you be more professional? That means more professional towards colleagues, respecting their time when you ask for help, asking for help in a collegial kind of way, not please hold my hand and carry me. That's the parent-child relationship, and I don't want to see anybody have that. That's we all have to learn, but still, if you can write a book, you're at a higher level than a parent-child relationship. And then being professional also means professional towards your customers. When you have readers who like your book and then are asking for the second book in the series, don't attack them. That's not what you want to do. That's not what being a professional is about. It's about keeping those readers on board, keeping them satisfied, helping them set the expectations for what you can realistically do. And this is part of your brand. If you write one book a year, just make sure your readers know that I write one book a year. And if you get more than that, cool, but still don't expect any more than one book a year. And then and manage those expectations. If you're writing one book a month and all of a sudden you go to one book a year, your fans probably aren't going to like it. If you haven't managed those expectations, hey, I have to take a year off. I'm burning out. I've got a day job, whatever it might be. But that's being a professional, having that conversation with your readership, having that conversation with your peers. If people are counting on you for newsletter swaps, and all of a sudden you're going to stop saying, "Hey, I have to step away for a while," have that conversation. Don't just bail, because you're a professional, and that's what professionals do. And then when you come back into the game, you're still there. You still have your status. You still have your rapport. You still have your respect. So always learning. This is something else that professionals do. Continuing education units. Well, you're an indie author. We don't have CEUs, but we do have conferences. We do have other training. We do have 20 books to 50K where people share their ideas. If you're at a higher level, what does an apex group look like, where it's the cream of the crop discussing the issues? And if you're not there, don't try to get in there, because once again, people will see that, hey, maybe you're not this level, and your questions and your requests may come across as less than what that level commands. So it's okay to stay where you are the most professional and the most comfortable, as opposed to, well, I want to pull myself into this higher group. Earn your way into the higher group and then be there and be a moving force and find your way up higher and higher. That's what professionals do. You ask better questions as a professional, not, hey, I published my first book. What do I do now? Everybody asks that question, but ask it in a way that will help you to help yourself, such as, I published my first book. Here's what I've done to build a readership. Here's a short story I've written. How do I get it out there? Here's some other things. Let me go research, and then I'll get back with you with exactly where I have these gaps that I think I could do better. If you help yourself, then a lot of people will reach out to help you. If you aren't willing to help yourself, nobody's going to carry you. This is the indies. These are self-published authors. Everybody has their own massive workload of everything that they're responsible for. Sometimes as a professional, you don't always have to give an opinion. There are some people who always like to give their opinion and say, hey, here's something you should do, but you don't need to do that. As a professional, it's okay to manage your own business, and you don't have to help manage everybody else's. That doesn't make you look more professional either. There are times when a good word here or there helps a lot, and positive reinforcement is a huge, huge benefit for leaders and for collegial professionals. I like that ad. I like this. Good job with that. Sincere, positive reinforcement goes a long, long ways towards your own brand and towards you. Makes you feel better. So manage your business, but not to the detriment of others. It's not like, hey, I'm going to climb over you. I'm going to dominate you. Some people run their business that way, and some billionaires run their businesses that way. And I don't advocate that. That's not the way you want to go to bed at night and try to get a good night's sleep, having dominated and busted somebody else's business up. We all win together. Readers read way more books than we can write, so turning a TV watcher into a reader, that's a win for all of us. Professional. Be professional. That means carrying your brand, carrying yourself at a higher level for your peers. Every other published author is a peer, and your readers. Carrying yourself professionally with them. Don't get in firefights with them, even if they have other opinions. Hey, thank you for your opinion. Simple as that. You don't need to engage. You don't need to argue. Doesn't make you. It's not a good look on a professional. Think of the people in business suits standing tall before a corporate building, looking like they're in control. That needs to be you, even in the comfort of your own home or in a hoodie and hanging out, drinking coffee. All right, everybody, you have a great day. Thank you.